for some reason I don't understand, and Alex, you're smarter than me, so I have a question to ask you, the toughest question here. Why does CRA audit it so much? Like, I don't like the amount of effort they put it, but they don't have effort.
Like every ABIL claim at least I've filed, right? And I've filed a lot of them.
Because you do restaurants.
Restaurant visits, right? You know, every ABIL claim I filed has been reviewed to some degree by CRA.
Right.
I mean, it's...
But why? Because
I mean, you know, there are a couple of reasons, right? I mean, first of all, it's a very technical area of the Act.
Yeah.
Right? So they know that. And the second thing that they know very well is the documentation is never there. Right?
But the argument is like in terms of like when ABIL, like as you said, documentation out there. Yeah. Why? Because if a business is going bad, that means one of the reasons probably it's not going bad is they're not very well organized. Exactly. If they're not very well organized, the amount of I know you're getting into this, but the amount of documentation they ask for, and that's usually what they trip you up on, right? Is hey, you're missing this document,
right?
They'll catch you.
I mean, that's really at our firm, like between the 3 tax litigators that we have, right? And there's always ABIL claims running around in our office with this claim, with that claim, and how to deal with it, right? And looking at the books and records.
But why I don't understand, why I'm asking the question is that end of the day, let's say for most of these people, right, they've lost money. Okay, most people have lost money. And I understand you have to check losses, but I still understand, given what other big fish is out there, the amount of time they check with ABILs, is it because they think it's a special type of capital loss, they don't want people to take advantage of it? Like, I'm just curious. It's not an open-ended question.
Let me give you an example, right? We this was right in the pandemic, right? What happened was I ran into a couple that had...
that started a restaurant business, I'm just kidding. That started a restaurant business.
Well, no, this one wasn't. This was the other ABIL planning that you should be doing for gyms. Okay. Right? Right, so I ran into a couple and they'd done everything right? They had a very athletic background, they had the right education and this and that, and they started a gym, right? Okay. And they put some sizable amount of personal money in there, right? And the problem that occurred was that the pandemic hit. Right, and everything shut down, and they couldn't finance the debt, they couldn't finance the operations, right? Lease payments were killing them and destroying them. So what they ended up doing is they ended up claiming an ABIL, right? At the end, CRA audited the hell out of it and went right through, and we sailed right through the audit because we were ready for it. But once it went through, both of these guys ended up getting some very high-paying jobs, right? And that's when they could use that ABIL claim significantly and reduce their tax burden. So that's where CRA, I think, is afraid more.
Okay.